Good evening. Welcome back to my channel, Swap Global. In this channel today, we will discuss about the issues that are being faced by the people in America and how people are divided, more so how the Biden and Trump voters, in this case, Harris and Trump voters are divided on issues. First, we will take up the cultural issues that are dividing America and how the supporters of Harris slash Biden and Trump are so much divided. And what is it going to make the difference in the elections of 2024? Give me a second and let me share a video which is going to help you in understanding these issues. Okay, the key differences between Biden and Trump supporters on key cultural issues. We are talking about the cultural issues in presidential campaign. I'll try to help you in reading this. This research is conducted by Pew Research Institute, which is one of the famous institutions, and it is publicly available. You can also go and check there. Gun ownership. About the gun ownership, 23% of Biden voters say good. Okay, they say guns are okay. Gun ownership does more to increase the safety by allowing law-abiding citizens to protect themselves. So 23% of Biden voters say guns are good, meaning another way. And 86% of Trump voters say that having guns is good. So that is the difference between the Trump voters and Biden voters on Amendment 2 of the Constitutions, which the people talk about more whenever there is a gun shooting. The Democrats and then the Republicans speak a lot on these issues. Okay, the second issue is legacy of slavery affects the position of Black people in American society today a great deal or a fair deal of amount, which means the Blacks are unable to come up in the life because of the legacy of the slavery. 27% of Trump voters feel so, whereas 79% of Biden voters feel because of the legacy of the slavery, it is affecting the growth of Black people. Then the next question they asked is America's openness to people from all over the world is essential as a nation. Biden voters, 36% of them say it is okay to have people from all over the world. And Trump voters, 36% of them say it's okay, while Biden voters say 87% of the people are okay to have people from all across the world. Someone, a man, okay, another question, someone can be a man or a woman even if that is the different from sex they were assigned at the time of birth. We will discuss more about the issue and then its implications and how people are falling back on the native theories of a man and woman. Trump voters say 9% of the Trump voters say there should be two sexes, man and a woman, while 59% of Biden voters say the sex can be anything at any point of time. So, which is weird to understand, and then let's see what is this about in other videos. The criminal justice system in this country is generally not tough enough on criminals, and 40% of Biden voters say the criminals are being released, while 81% of Trump voters say, when I say Biden voters, please understand it as Harris voters also. 81% of Trump voters say the criminal justice system is not tough on criminals, which we have been seeing it day and night in the video, stores being looted and so on and so forth. Then society is better off people to make marriage and having children as priority. Unfortunately, this is where the American society, in fact, wherever American influence is there, world across is being affected. This is the agenda which I'm going to discuss in another video, how people have come to this stage. Only 19% of the people say that marriage and kids are priority in Harris voters. The rest is enjoy. No marriage, no commitment, children are to society. Whereas 59% of Trump voters say family and kids, marriage are important. So this is the cultural difference which we talk about in other videos, like the how culturally American voters are divided between the Republican Party and Democratic Party. The religion should be kept separate from the government policies. 56% of Trump voters say, okay, keep the religion away from government policies, while 86% of Harris voters say, keep the religion away. And in fact, I request you to recall a famous quote by Obama saying that America is no more a Christian nation. Then what is it? What is the Atma of America? How America identifies itself? Okay, that's what we are going to discuss in later videos. The gains of women have made in the society have come at the expense of men. Whatever women are today, they came at the expense of women. 9% of Democratic voters say yes, whereas 25% of Biden voters say this is wrong. Another issue of immigration, how voters feel about the illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants. This is a nice word. Democrats find out nice word for each of these things. Undocumented immigrants, which is equal to illegal aliens or illegal immigrants in the language of Republicans. Okay, percentage of registered voters who say that there should be a national law enforcement effort to deport undocumented immigrants currently living in USA. Only 11% of Biden supporters say yes, they should be deported, while 63% of Trump supporters say they should be deported. This is another issue, abortion issue, which we will elaborate again. Okay, all voters say, percentage of voters who may say abortion should be legal in all cases, that is 62% net legal, whereas 88% of Democrats say abortion should be legal. What is this abortion? This is a big issue in the political divide of America. So we will discuss more about this. Only 38% of Republicans or conservatives or Trump supporters say it should be legal in all cases. What is all cases? We will discuss. Percentage of registered voters say birth control pills, condoms, and other form of contraception being widely available is good for the society. So in all voters, 79% say yes. In Democratic, 93% say yes. And then in Trump, 66% say yes. This is one of the reasons that Trump may have lost in 2020 election. One of the reason. There is another issue that faces, which is of little impact, and then we will also see in another video how much is the impact of each of these issues on the election. But for the time being, the mental issue, discussing mental sickness, all voters say 87% of the people say it is good to discuss. And obviously, Biden supporters are Democrats. 94% say yes, while Trump supporters 79% say yes. By overall, everybody say it is good to discuss about the mental issues. This is one of the interesting topic as far as the cultural issues that are going on in America. You probably can understand this better. Someone you don't know well saying that they will keep you in prayers. Someone you don't know will say that they will keep you in prayers. It's okay. 73% of Biden voters are the Democratic voters, 80% of all voters, and 87% of Trump voters. Trump voters are conservative. You can understand that. Women not taking their husband's last names. 62% comfortable with not taking the last names of husbands in the case of Republican Party. This is a growing trend. Whereas 87% of Democrats say it's okay not to take uh, last name of husband. But we can say more or like the nation is agreeing with something in this case. People speaking language other than English in public places in your community is not okay for 54% of Trump voters, while I'm sorry, it's okay for 54% of Trump voters and not, it's okay for 83% of Democratic voters. Okay, the other one we will discuss later. Religion and Bible. Percentage of voters who say government policy should support religious values and beliefs, only 13% say yes, while 43% Trump voters say yes. Bible should a great deal of influence on the laws of US, more or like the same percentage. So the society is moving away from God, this shows. And we discussed about the justice system. So we will come back again in another video about each of these issues. One is what is the racial justice, one is the abortion issue. One by one we keep discussing. Until then, if you like my channel, please share, subscribe, and make your comments. Thank you so much. Bye.